Hey guys, Ultimate Deadpool here, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I have very little respect for Disney at this moment. I'm not sure if you guys know, but apparently Disney has declined a 4-year-old boy's last request to put Spider-Man on his tombstone. And I know there's a lot of people who are talking about this, so I figured I might as well throw my opinion on in this. Knowing the man that Stan Lee was, I don't think he would have declined that. Because Disney has now become one of the largest film companies in the world. And all they care about now is money. Even though their movies make like trillions of dollars a week. At least that's what it seems like. Now, I just heard about this today, so if you're seeing this video now, it's actually like Thursday or Friday, or probably Thursday. So, but knowing the man that Stan Lee was, I don't think he would have declined this, because the family didn't even ask. They didn't ask for any money from Disney. They just simply asked, "Can we put Spider-Man on our son's tombstone?" The poor kid was 4 years old, and he died of a very rare disease. I don't know how to pronounce the disease, but I know it like shuts down your spine, like your spinal and leg functions, as well as parts of your brain. I don't know exactly what it does either, but from what I can tell, or from what the article said, that's what it does. So the poor kid was just a major Spider-Man fan, and the father of the family just simply wanted to have Spider-Man on his son's stone, so that way every time he went by, he thought of his son even more, because his son was a major Spider-Man fan. And when I heard about that, I burst into tears, because how heartless do you have to be to decline a simple character on a simple rock? How heartless do you have to be? I know in my heart that Stan Lee would never have done that. He would have immediately agreed to it the second they brought it up. And I'm going to look at this through a business point of view. Disney is in it for the money. The family did not request any money from them. They didn't ask, say, hey, can we borrow some money so that way we can do this? They just simply asked the picture of a character on a piece of rock. Because their 4-year-old son had passed away from a very deadly disease that's very rare. Or at least they said it, I think it said it was rare. Can you imagine the person who wrote them back saying, "No, we are not going to allow you to put that on the stone because of a stupid reason that it said this, and I quote, it will ruin the magic of the character." Can you imagine if you're the person who's writing that and strongly disagrees with that decision? How horrible you must feel telling a family that had just witnessed their 4-year-old son passing away of a deadly disease like that, or a rare disease, or whatever it was. Either way, I guarantee you Stan Lee would have never, ever said no to that. Because Stan Lee was a great man, and Disney used to be just as great. But Disney has now become so popular and so powerful that the whole company feels that nothing can touch them. And I know there's a lot of people who are trying to correct this horrible choice, but just think for a second how that family feels. Family of Ollie Ollie Jones, you have my condolences. I feel your loss deeply. Um, I I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I'm not Disney, but I would have given you access to the character for that. So, but can you just imagine how horrible that person who sent that reply must feel? I gotta go real quick. Okay, I'm back now. But how heartless do you have to be, Disney? They didn't ask for money. They just simply asked to put a character on a tombstone. What is that going to hurt? Nothing. That is not going to hurt a fucking thing. And I realize I just said that. And I know I try hard not to say stuff like that, but seriously, Disney, what the hell is wrong with you? They just simply asked to put a character on their son's tombstone. How heartless do you have to be? I guarantee you, if Walt Disney was still alive today, I guarantee you he would be ashamed of what his company has become. And that his company is using his name that way. Because I guarantee you he would never have declined that either. Because Stan Lee and Walt Disney were very, very nice gentlemen. Stan Lee especially, he was probably one of the nicest people in the world. Now, I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but I know he was a very generous person. And I know in my heart that Stan Lee would have never said no to that. So, if the person who made that decision watches this, I have a lovely finger for you in mind. And a couple of other words that I'm not going to say right now on camera because I get demonetized for it. But I hope Disney changes that decision because it's maybe not necessarily a serious problem for them because it wasn't their thing. Because like the video that I saw about this, Disney only cares about kids that are alive. And that 4-year-old boy is no longer alive. So they don't care about him. But yet, because the kids that, worship Disney and the ground that the company stands on, and the toys and everything else that they buy, they're only interested about that. They don't care about the kids' safeties. They don't care about anything else. If a kid dies, they don't care anymore. And it's sick. So if you guys watch this video, and I hope you guys stay to the end, I want every single comment to say, hashtag Disney change your mind. Or hashtag change Disney's mind. Because that is a horrible decision that they did. To decline a very simple offer, or a very simple request. That I guarantee you Stan Lee would have said yes to in a heartbeat. So, but that's just me. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Again, Jones family, you have my condolences. I really do feel the loss of your kid. I have lost family members as well. and it is not fun. So you have my condolences. I really do feel your loss, and I hope that you recover soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all later on Ultimate Deadpool.